we kind of can speak a little bit from sad experiences. Some of you might feel really great right now. Maybe some of you have become Christians throughout the last few weeks. Maybe some of you experienced the Holy Spirit, or maybe just you've called yourself a Christian, but throughout Alpha, you kind of feel that your whole Christian walk has come to a whole new level. And so that's all wonderful, and that's what we are hoping for, and I know some of you had that kind of experience over the last few weeks. But it's also with a little bit of sadness that we have to say, sometimes people just fall back to where they have been before Alpha. Sometimes at this point, they don't really see the need to get connected. They don't really see the need to continue their journey. They kind of feel like, well, I've arrived, I'm a Christian, and I've got the Holy Spirit, so all is good. And then they kind of lean back. And that's a real problem, because we've seen too many people who then didn't take the next step, didn't stay connected. And then for the next 2-3 months, they still came to church, and it kind of seemed okay. 6 months later, we kind of started seeing that their church attendance gets more and more sporadic. And then again, a few weeks later, suddenly they completely disappear. And then a year later or so, we contact them again, hey, how are you doing? And suddenly we realize everything that has happened on Alpha is gone again. And we've seen the big difference between someone whose commitment to Christ lasts and someone who falls away again. And usually the difference is community. The difference is whether someone stays connected with a small group. Whether someone just after Alpha says, I see the value of the small group, I see the value of talking with other people, sharing with other people, praying with other people, they pray for me, I pray for them, we go through life together. And then at the end of Alpha they say, I need to stay connected. I need to stay together with other Christians, and I need to have other people that I can share life with. And usually that makes all the difference on the long term. Alpha is great, but if it doesn't last, it's absolutely worthless. Because it's not about here and now, it's about what happens on the long term. And so what we want to encourage you is just, Alpha is coming to an end, but please, whatever we can do to help you, stay connected. Stay connected with a small group, stay connected with people that you can continue share your life with, so that you can continue to grow, do Bible study together, pray for one another, all these things. So I want to give you 2 opportunities that are Alpha related, with which you can continue, but there are many others. And I certainly don't want to tell you have to stay on Alpha or in the Alpha umbrella, but what I am telling you is please stay connected. For some people it might be Alpha, for some people it might be something else. That's totally fine. It's not about this ministry. It's about that you stay connected. So one possibility is bridge groups. Bridge groups are groups that are basically a follow-up on Alpha. What we're studying in bridge groups is the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5-7, which is about practical Christian lifestyle. It covers very relevant topics that are so important to all of us. How on earth am I supposed to deal with difficult people? I don't know about you, but I certainly meet them every day. How on earth, what does the Bible say on how to deal with difficult people? What does the Bible say about forgiving one another? What does the Bible say about prayer? How does prayer actually work? What does the Bible say about money? All of us need money every single day. What does the Bible say about how to manage the money that we have? How about sexuality? How about marriage? What does the Bible say about cross-gender relationships? What is a healthy way of relating to people of the other gender? And where are some boundaries that we should not cross? These kind of things. It's so relevant, it's so practical, and nobody can go through that book, go through the Sermon on the Mount, and in the end say, well, I've done all that. This is too low for me. Jesus' stand is so radical, it's so high, that none of us can achieve it. But the book is really good, or the materials are really good, just helping all of us, taking one step closer to Christ and to His lifestyle every single day. So that's one possibility, that maybe some of the groups will continue and you say, we want to become a bridge group. We want to stay together because we like each other, we like our setting. And maybe some of your groups will say, yeah, we are changing. We're still the same people, but we are changing from an alpha group and now we call ourselves a bridge group and do this material. Madeline, can I officially announce that you continue? Thank you, Madeline. So we will definitely have one bridge group that is going to continue. That's going to happen on Saturdays. Madeline is going to lead that one, which makes her lead of 2 bridge groups, because she's still having bridge group from the last Alpha course. So that one is definitely going to happen. There might also be a possibility we might have one more on a Thursday or a Friday. We'll inform you about that. But that's a possibility, and if you're interested in joining a bridge group, let us know tonight. Talk with your small group leader, and maybe there's a second one, but definitely that's a great way of continuing this journey. The other possibility that we can offer you Alpha related is join Alpha again. But, there's a but. Join the team. We generally don't encourage people to join Alpha a second time as a guest. That's discouraging for those people who come for the first time, because it's just so encouraging. The first week you go around and, hey, where are you from and why did you join Alpha? And someone says, well, this is actually my 10th Alpha course and I love it so much. It's very discouraging, and it's also not good for our resources because we need people to actually run the course. But what we can do is, if you want to do Alpha again, you can join the team. You can become a host, you can cook for Alpha, you can become a helper, you can help us send out emails, administrate events like the Alpha Weekend or today and these kind of things. There are a lot of ways in which you can get involved in Alpha as a team member. Now, as a team member, obviously, you need to be a Christian, if that is something that you're interested in. If you're not yet a Christian and you would like to join the team, then we would have to have a few conversations about your role. And there are a few boundaries, obviously, because if you're not a Christian, then it's kind of difficult to lead a small group. But there are definitely opportunities. So those are the 2 opportunities that you have Alpha related. We are going to start 1 or 2 bridge groups, probably even over the summer, so that you can continue. The other possibility is you can come for the next Alpha, which starts in September. We're going to take a month or so break, then in August we start promoting again, and then in September the next course is going to start. So those are opportunities, Alpha related. If you're interested, let us know tonight, talk with your small group leader, or talk with me directly, and then we can help you get connected. So as I said, it's really not so much about Alpha, that's not the most important part. But the most important part is stay connected and make sure that the journey that you've started until today doesn't end next week, but it's just the beginning of a new life. So